everybody, and welcome back to another awesome video. Welcome to Leading Edge Cricket Academy. Really excited to have you. It was a great day for cricket today. Saturday here in South Africa, Sunday here in South Africa. Great day, enjoyable cricket. Just want to welcome everybody. If you've never not new to the channel and you enjoy the channel, subscribe, like, share, do all those wonderful things. But really, let's get into some cricket here. So I think the important thing is today's first two games, which was Sri Lanka, okay, and Bangladesh, okay. These two sides sent out a very clear warning to the other teams in the top. They're here to play cricket. These guys came and played powerhouse cricket today. Really unbelievable cricket. Unbelievable. It was really great cricket to watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And there was a lot of positives. So if I look at how the sides have been leading up to this kind of games, the improvements are astronomical. They're just getting better, leaps and bounds. Nice to see. Congratulations to the coaching staff, to the teams for the hard work they're putting in to get to that kind of situation. It's not only the hard work in the nets, it's the mental approach to the game that is also key to the success of the team. It's been able to have that strength of mind to be able to play the game and to know when in a game to do what, timing, game situation. All these factors come into being a great cricketer. It's not just how strong you are, how hard you hit the ball, or how fit you are, or how fast, or how clever you bowl. Not at all. The mind power. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's have a look at it. So, let me make sure I'm starting. Yeah, okay. So let's have a look at Bangladesh batting. Okay. Now Naim comes in with Liton. I thought here goes something. They look good. So initially the first over at 2 was nothing spectacular in terms of major runs on the board, and I think if you look at historics, we've mentioned this before. First over, second over, third over, 1, 2, 3 batsmen gone. Maybe a little apprehensive, but boy, did they start using their feet here about over 2 and 3. They started to use their feet. They didn't initially, maybe just trying to find their rhythm. Their strike rate and rotation was a little slow, but boy, when they started using their feet and they showed proper intent and aggression when they wanted to play the shot. In other words, if you're going to hit hard, okay, go big or go home, man, did they bring it. They really brought it. So they really hit the ball really hard. So it was a pleasure to see. It was a pleasure to see. So the rotation sort of started improving by the third over. As a result of the good footwork, which I thought was great. Here by the end of the power play, you won't believe it, they were already 41 for 1. Excuse me. So they'd lost Liton and in came Shakib. Liton out for 16. Shakib comes in, he only made 10. But what I like is that the batsmen, the way they played by using their feet, so what they did was in the popping crease, back of the popping crease, normal stance, in the popping crease, out, so they used the popping crease to the advantage to make those balls, whether they'll fall into short or back of a length, so they messed up the bowler's lengths. So what they did was very clever. They started pressurizing the bowlers for them to try and find enough variation to be able to limit them. Because let me tell you what, these guys got on with the ball today. In comes Mushfiqur, he's in with Naim, and then these two boys let loose. Let me tell you, it was a batting extravaganza. These guys really just batted so well. They took on every ball to make runs. They tried every shot in the book, every non-invented shot to make runs and make sure they rotated and struck the ball well. So they really did very well. So if you have a look at how that went for them, Bangladesh put on 171. You needed to score 172 to beat them. If you look at all the scores in the rest of the games that we've already reviewed, that's a big score. I'm going, Sri Lanka's out of it. Sri Lanka's not going to do it. That's me. Okay, I was just saying, that's how it is. So, anyway, it ends up with Naim making 62 or 52. Great batting innings. Mushfiqur, 57 of 37. Really aggressive. Great batting. Afif only 7 of 6. And Mamadullah 10 of 4. So, they averaged 8.6 run rate. I'm going, you're up with the big boys. Game in the bag. Mistake. The bowlers from Sri Lanka bowled good lines. There wasn't anything to pick apart in terms of this 171 runs. You couldn't pick apart the Sri Lankan bowling. There was 1 or 2 loose balls. Excuse me, bless me. 1 or 2 loose balls that they scored on, okay, but they rotated strike, Bangladesh. They were working hard. Bad ball came, they hit it, they punished it. So they really played good cricket. What Sri Lanka did is they sort of went in with a tactic that they wanted to swap their bowlers, literally over after over after over, change up the bowlers, bring in other bowlers, just keep it fresh so that the batsman couldn't get on top of one particular bowler. That didn't really work either. Just, it was their day to bat, these two gentlemen, and they really batted very, very well. So you can't knock it out. You've got young Karunaratne, who's a pace bowler. He took a wicket. You look at Binura, 1 for 16. You look at Kumara, 1 wicket. But again, you know what I like? Kumara's a quickie. Sorry, other people might not agree with me. Kumara is a quickie. 144, 145, 148. He's a special boy. He's a big lad, okay? And he's got the typical nature of a fast bowler. He's loud, proud, and aggressive. He's going to get in your face. He doesn't like to be hit. He wants to intimidate you at the pitch. That's his nature. So yesterday I saw there was a little bit of after-change words and things like that. That could have been maybe avoided. But he showed continual aggro and racehorse kind of in him to bowl. And you've got to love that. You've got to love that. What I liked about Sri Lanka as well, their fielding, they were very high energy. In actual fact, between these two teams today, you could feel almost electricity, the sparks on the field. It was like the sparks going all the time. The Sri Lankans were throwing at the batsmen at the stumps, and they were all over the field. They were just, it was crazy. 1 or 2 things that let the Bangladeshis down, which we'll get into it, were their fielding. But let's get into it. So, I think the only one that sort of, Kumara was hit a little bit in the beginning, but it is what it is. But they really did bowl well. So Bangladesh just batted well. Anyway, swinging on to what happened with the batting. This is where the game changed. Oh my word. Let's talk batting. Pereira, expecting big things. Big name cricketer. Powerhouse batsman. Bowled. 1 for 2. Gone. Suddenly, you've got Sri Lanka going, what happened? Thankfully, Nissanka and Asalanka and Rajapaksa came to the party. They were using calculated aggression, good footwork, well balanced. What I liked is they would take the double step, but what was very key to me was head positioning was always good. So they were always well positioned with the head, nice and still. Footwork was in place before the ball arrived, and they struck the ball. These guys really, really batted well. Fernando he went cross back. I'm going to give you a useful tip here. Young batsman coming up, play straight through the line. Cross bat, you won't last long. You might clear 1 or 2, but eventually you're going to go, I'll be your bowl. Straight through the line of the ball, nobody behind the bowler, you're going to make lots of runs. Okay, so Oh, Rajapaksa scores 53 of 31 balls. Special day, it was his birthday. Well done and happy birthday and congratulations on a great batting innings. Nissanka 24 of 20 before he got bowled. Great. Asalanka 50 of 32 ended up at 80 runs. Hello. 6 over, they were 54 for 1. 10 runs ahead or 11 runs ahead of where the other boys were. I mean, that was really awesome. So eventually they won by 5 wickets. But what I liked was Bangladesh never gave up. Sri Lanka's fielding was but proper. Then Nasum comes in and bowls on debut. He takes in his first over wicket and he took 2 wickets for the game. So congratulations to the young man on debut. Mahidi was a bit short and a bit loose, so he got punished a little bit. Saifuddin took a wicket, which was very nice. The fielding, they used a nice attacking strategy. I think what hurt them was too many drop catches. Remember, everybody says drop catches, lose matches. Taking your catches wins your matches. So yeah, it was a sad thing, but the fielding I think was not as on par as Sri Lanka. Not as on par. Shakib 2 wickets. Mr. Fazar bowled well. Mamadou a 5th. But Dias drops Asalanka on 64. You know? So I think it's just how the day went for the guys. I think if you look at these two sides, whoever is going to play them, be very careful. These are 2 powerhouse sides. We thoroughly enjoyed watching it. So I'd like to say to everybody, thanks for tuning in. If you've got any comments, you'd like to know more, you don't agree with our opinions, you agree with our opinions, you've got any ideas or questions, in the inbox, send us a message. Tell us what's going on. Just also remember, you've got to do what to be part of us? You've got to subscribe, like, share, put your notification bells on. We're on Twitter. We're on, Twitter. We're on Instagram and TikTok. And to all our Udemy course students, remember we've got a Udemy course out there. If you haven't joined us already, awesome batting, teaching you a bat to be a powerhouse batter. To all our students out there, thanks for watching. Looking forward to chatting to you all soon. I'm going to sign out now. Coach Jordan will catch you later. Bye-bye.